Hey guys, my name is Frucci. I'm making this video for two reasons really. One, to introduce myself quickly. I'm a knife nut. I'm somebody that has pocket knives, one fixed blade but a bunch of pocket knives, and I just love knives. And I plan on making a video or two to appease friends like Biking Sean, who always tells me to make a video and I never do. So here we go. I chose to make a video to show off this blade. This is a Blount Surge. It's the large version, and it is phenomenal, guys. Brad is somebody that's made about 20 folders, according to a phone call that I had with him. I wanted to call him to thank him, let him know that I felt that the knife was beautiful, and I was just happy with as fast as he turned it around for me and all that good stuff. I won this through a lottery on Instagram, so his knives are relatively impossible to get unless you're going to find it on the secondary and probably be abused in price. But he had a lottery through his Instagram and was kind enough to let one of us purchase it, that being me. So this knife is a titanium flipper. Flips beautifully. Absolutely no wrist action. It's using a bearing system. It's thick. It's robust. It's a hefty knife. It's got good weight to it. You know, and it's just really done well. I will tell you guys, to be very frank, I've spoken to Brad. He has no idea how good he is. He has been making knives for a few years. Again, this is about his 20th knife, and he is just phenomenal. He's got lockup down to a science. He's got nice early lockup, which is going to give me years to break this thing in and just really wear well. Absolutely no blade play, you know, what you'd expect from a good custom knife. But I mean, just everything is done so well. Fit and finish is impeccable. You know, no gaps, no seams, no anything that's out of place. These are just absolutely beautiful, and I really am happy to have the opportunity to own this knife. You'll see that it's got a combo of different grips that you can really just choke up on it with a nice full forward grip in the choil. Your reverse grip is also, you know, just really comfortable. A lot of great jimping here. It allows you purchase in all kinds of ways. Some people are really into their jimping and they don't like if you can't, you know, grab in there and really get it that way, or really stick it in this way. Either way you want, you're going to get a nice purchase on the knife. It's I would call a medium-sized knife. It's about a 3.5-inch blade. Your blade stock on it's just under 0.160, and your scale stock is the same, 0.160. Comparable in size to, I would say, maybe a Sebenza, just to show you a couple of knives. And I'm also really doing this for Brad, because Brad's somebody that's actually never seen a Sebenza in person. In fact, he's seen very few custom knives and what other people are making, and again, he has no idea how good he is, and that's probably why, because he doesn't have the experience to see what other people are doing. But his knife is impressive. I'll put it next to an XM18. This is a Spanto grind with your 3.5-inch blade. This is my polished edge. If people follow me on Instagram, you'll see a nice little you know, basically a mirrored edge. I would say I call most of my edges polished, since they don't reflect as this one does. If you compare it to a Curtis flipper, this is the 4-inch. My buddy Chris over at Knife Thursday calls that a pocket sword, and he's absolutely right. It's a big knife. But you know, this Blount is really you know, a nice size for everyday carry, and that's why I really wanted to show those other knives. I don't want to spotlight them though, because this is really about this knife and how gorgeous it is. Again, I spoke to Brad. He's a great guy. Really likes that people are enjoying his knife. Again, I'll show you that flip. One thing I wanted to show, people always like to get into their centering. I don't know if I'm going to be able to orient myself properly, but it is dead center. Again, nice tight tolerances on it. You can kind of, if you can see any light between there, it's just beautifully done. The detent, I know a lot of people with flippers don't necessarily like detent on a flipper, since they are sometimes soft. But I will show you that this one snaps back like Pac-Man. It's just a nice hard pull in. It's done perfectly. Probably some of the best detent I've ever seen. And again, I've had my share of nice knives, so I'm somewhat experienced in this, and I just have to remind him, if he ever watches this video, and anybody else, that he is superb. He's a new player to the game, and he's definitely one to be reckoned with. So I wanted to show this off real quick. Again, I'm not going to be a guy that's big into specs. If you have any questions, I'll measure off. I'll try to show it for you, but I just kind of wanted to give a you know, nice look around on the knife and kind of show you how well this is done. Little lanyard floating thingy in here, that really neat. Just nice knife. So thank you, Brad. Thanks anybody who watched this. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, it was my first video, so don't be too brutal on me. But thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon.